Yo, it's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about she will notice you are looking better when you go on semen retention. She will start noticing that you are looking better when you go on semen retention because you have the glow. Because you are finally becoming someone who is, everything's clearing up in your life. And she'll start noticing that you're looking better, the way you and not just how you physically look, but the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you're just filled with life, and the way you're anticipating more things. You're more focused. You're more present. Everything about you is just becoming someone who is becoming more attractive. Because the thing about PMO, if you do that, what it's actually doing on a subconscious level is that it's taking away from your life. If you really want to achieve things you want to achieve very you have high aspirations, you have ambitious goals, you have ambitious financial goals, ambitious goals in general, you're just an ambitious person. The more you do PMO, it takes away from your life. Porn, masturbation, orgasms, anything like that, it's actually taking away from your life. If you didn't realize this, because the moment you start doing this, even for a little bit, what starts to happen in the brain chemistry, your brain chemistry, you start getting overflooded with hits of dopamine. Hits of dopamine is just dopamine after dopamine after dopamine, and now, when you're done doing this, now maybe when you're talking to a woman, you may not find it as satisfying if you didn't do this. Think about what I said. The thing is, like, since if you're doing PMO consistently, it takes a lot of your dopamine. So now that dopamine that you were going to have, that you're going to have to use to kick butt in life, is now going to be drained. So you can take two people, one who's on semen retention that has not done PMO for let's say even 5 months, compared to a man who's been relapsing consistently and who's been doing PMO. They're doing the same tasks. You take the same people and they're doing the same tasks, but for some reason, some guy, the person who's not on PMO, who hasn't relapsed, he just seems to be a bit more at ease. He seems to be a bit more he just seems to be a little bit more like I said, at ease, and he's also very normal. He's confident. He's in the present moment. He is living in the present moment. You can tell he is living in the present moment. Anytime he says something, he means it. He is being direct. He is a very direct person. He is in the present moment. He is doing everything in the atmosphere of precision, the vibration of precision. He's intentional. He has precision. And now the same thing can happen to the next person, but he just finds a lot more satisfaction in certain things because his brain isn't drained. This is the difference between when I'm on the phone with someone who does PMO and who doesn't. And they say that they do PMO. You can tell that they just are not the people who do PMO are just not as enthusiastic about life as a person who is natural and does not do PMO. This is the bottom line. They don't even realize this, but you can tell all of this is subconscious. If they don't get excited about meeting new people, if they're not getting excited about that, if they're always staying in, they're just not meeting new people, they're just inside all the time, they're not being social, they're not trying to attract anybody, they've given up. You can definitely tell that they don't have as much dopamine as a person who is not on PMO. The person who is on PMO, he's always drained, he's always negative, he's always in a fear-stricken mindset, he's always unauthentic, and he acts as if he's just pathetic. he is a pathetic person. He's just acting very pathetic. Now, the bottom line is just the brain chemistry, how they're hardwired based off of their habits, based off what they do so consistently. So the bottom line is, when you go on retention, she is going to notice that you are looking better. You are going to be looking better. You're going to be more attractive. You're going to get woman attraction easily. I could go on for days about woman attraction, but I'm not even going to do that, because at this point, it's like, we already know. So you're going to be precise in every single thing that you do, intentional about every single thing that you do, in love with every single thing that you do. You're going to have passion. You're going to have work ethic. You're going to be ambitious. You're going to solve destiny. You're going to solve destiny. You're going to fulfill your destiny. The bottom line is 95% of the population don't have destiny. They don't have anything that they're working steadily towards. They don't have a big why. They haven't made a big why for themselves. You have to make a big why for yourself. There has to be a big why. And the bottom line is, the scam of society is saying don't take things so personal. But what I'm here to say is, at some point, just so your work ethic can increase, your vigor can increase, your ambition can increase, you may have to take things just a bit personal. Now, this obviously this might raise some controversy or something like that, but if you take things maybe just a bit personal, or you don't like how someone maybe out of you or maybe treated you or something like that, and you use that dissatisfaction in your work ethic, then you might just go a bit further than the person who's just doing things just because they're doing it. If dissatisfaction used in a way where your mindset and your work ethic is 10x, then you're going to go further. You're going to go further because there's emotion backed by your action. You have reason to do things. A lot of guys don't have reasons to do anything. They can do things, but they'd rather just be like, why would I put myself under all of that distress? This is how the common man thinks. This is how your competition thinks. The common man would rather just be comfortable in their mediocrity, but the uncommon man is someone who has a lot of reason to do something. People would rather have a foreign unhappiness than a unforeign happiness, if that makes sense. She's going to find that you're looking better. Like I said, there has to be some sort of thing that maybe keeps you going, some sort of back end motivation based off your life experiences that makes you get up in the morning. There has to be something to prove. People, this is why maybe in football camp, there's some people, you see some people just shine. There's some players who just shine and destroy the competition because people say they quote unquote have a chip on their shoulder. If you have a chip on your shoulder, I promise you, you're going to go 10x further than the person who has no reason why they're doing anything. There has to be, this is why the underdogs may go further. For an example, someone like Tom Brady, Mr. Underdog himself. Whatever round he was picked, he was not picked in the first round. He was unathletic and he was overlooked. But somehow he became the most winning quarterback in the history of the game. He had a chip on his shoulder. This is how you have to start looking at your life. Take everything, as crazy as it may seem, and as society may not want you to take things personally, take everything personally. Because you can use that fuel to become a superstar. You can use that fuel, that dissatisfaction, to become a superstar, someone who is Mr. Uncommon, someone who's who gets after it every single day. Use this, because the bottom line is your common man hasn't been punched in the face enough. They're too comfortable. There's a lack of adversity in their lives. There's too much predictability in their lives. You have to put yourself in uncommon and uncomfortable situations to grow. This is the only way you can finally start. Growth in you, she's gonna find as that you are looking better, not just based off how you look, but based off how you're acting. And this is how you can transcend everything, go where no man has gone before, go places further than you ever thought, and become the man that everybody loves. So she's gonna notice that you're looking better physically, mentally. You're gonna be mentally sharp, you're gonna be on top of things, and you're going to go far. And you're going to go far. With that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel down below. If you're a guy who wants to increase attraction and have better relationships with women, maybe click on the link down below. There's a free presentation called the Online Dating Blueprint on how you can attract dates easily using a 4-step system that I have crafted and have tested with multiple men to show you it works. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. We will see you in the next one.